Hello everybody. This is my week for the challenges for international crafters, and I am again recycling, so hold on to your hats. No, yeah, I'm gonna be recycling again, so find anything you can of these little package boxes, shampoo boxes, medicine boxes. What else did I use? A soap box as well. It was in a box. Perfume boxes are good as well. Actually, they're even better because they're more durable. And what we are going to do is make a little booklet out of these boxes. Now, if you don't have a box, that's no problem because you can use even chipboard. I even made one out of chipboard. So first I'm going to show you the finished project, and then I'm going to show you how I went along with this. Okay, so my finished product is, and it's not even finished yet because I still want to add to the cover of it. Okay, so this was a box of soap. I think there was an intimate soap in here, and I made these for my 3 inches, and I made one for 2 inches, and I made one for 1 inches as well too. Now 2 inches and 1 inches, I have maybe a couple of 2 inches, and 1 inches I have none at all. I've never joined a swap for them. They're adorable. I would love to do them. 3 inches, I have a couple of them because in our group there has been challenges for 3 inches, and I kind of, went over what they were asking as well too, in the sense that I would continue doing, I still have to do my abstract one because I love abstract and I want to do that. So yeah, so this is a box that I decorated. I did put a piece of scrapbooking paper over it, but you can't even see that anymore. I totally covered it. I did some with modeling paste, the script stencil. What else did I do? I'm looking at it here. I pasted some of the flowers, then I rubbed some gold. I did some more little stencil painting here and there with a little fine mesh, and then yeah, I pasted the flowers that I said, and I did paste the flowers. Now these flowers were made out of coffee filters, so they're so fine, and I put them in after the modeling paste, which you can see here that it picked up all the modeling paste, and I really like this effect. Okay, so the inside, now I did this all nice and bright and dainty, and the inside I went and did, I put in some of my jelly prints, so it's a bit different on the inside of what it would be on the outside. But like I said, I'm not finished yet, so, and I don't care. I really don't care because it doesn't have to match. You don't have to make it the same style it was on the outside. So I started off with this. This is a little pocket with a little tag that I put in here that I am going to put in the year of these Twinchies, and if there is anybody that sends me one, if we ever do a a swap, which would be really nice to do a swap on these. I think Nikki Pars called them 3 inches. 3 inches, yeah. So this is one of mine that I think you guys already seen, and this one you've already seen as well too. This is another one. I know, my drawing. And this is another one. Now this has the lace on the bottom because it was meant to go on the cover, but then when I would put it on the cover, it covered almost the whole thing, and I wasn't really convinced, so I put it in here. Okay, and these pages, I just measured how big my book was, make sure I left space around, made them smaller. So my book actually measures, for the 3-inch ones, 4 by 4. Yeah, 4 by 4. Then this is for the 2-inch ones, which still is at nothing. And this one measures 3.5. And this one as well, still to be finished, measures, this would be for the inches, measures 3 inches. Okay. And the paper here, like I said, I cut strips and folded them 3 times. Now this can be done any way you want with the signatures. Now I want you guys to take a good look at this here in the middle. Right there, you see that? That's the method I use when I, wind the string around. This time, I didn't want to wind it around where you could see it here. I want it hidden. So I winded it around a piece of cardboard first, and then I pasted it and let it sit all night. So that way I have my, what would you call this, binding, hidden underneath everything. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well too, okay? So if you got a box, now this box measures 2.5. And I'm probably going to leave it rectangle, 2.5 by 3. So it's probably not going to be for anything in particular because I already have my one for 3 inches, 2 inches, 1 inches. This will probably end up being a gift. So what we're going to do is we're going to look on the inside of the box, and usually there's a side that's more, how could you say this? More reinforced. Yeah. Okay. So that's the side we're going to leave alone. We're not going to cut that. We're going to cut this side that's not reinforced. So I'm just going to grab the scissors. And cut away. I just finished watching Mary Atelier, and her shout out, I'm sorry you guys, I just forgot in a split second what I was saying. I was watching her shout out, and thank you, Mary, that was so sweet of you. I know you watch my videos because you always comment. Now we're cutting this away. I'm just cutting it roughly right now. I'm going to go back and then cut it, cut the rough edges off. There we go. Yeah, so Mary was saying that she likes my accent. I'm laughing. You know why, Mary? Because if I speak in Italian, they tell me I have an accent. If I speak in English, they tell me I have an accent. And, I'm neither anymore. That was funny. Yeah, so here I did a little boo-boo, so I'm going to cut more off. Well, you know what? I'm just going to do this now. I'm going to grab my ruler. See, I had already drawn a line. And you guys, I've had this ruler in my drawer for the longest time. Now, I told you once, I'm not, yeah, I use my ruler a lot to cut, you have to cut straight lines and everything, but I had totally forgotten that I had this, and it is very good because, as you see here, I'm pushing down on this, and it keeps it straight. I use a ruler a lot because my cutter does not work, and then I have the big guillotine that's on the other side of the room. So I'm usually cutting here at the desk with a ruler instead of using anything else. Okay, so this side here, we're just going to leave that alone. But you can obviously get 2 little booklets out of this, okay? So, I'm sorry, you guys, my throat, it's like it's just, I have an itchy throat today. Okay. So at this point, we would be decorating it, and I have picked some papers out that I want to use, and it's this, from this paper pack, Kreiser Craft, and it's a Sweet Nothings. Sweet Nothings, what a name. Sweet Nothings. And it's very Victorian. It's very, this was sent to me by Tracy, and for a winnings. So I'm going to be using this paper to cover this up. And I'm wondering, this is going to fit the whole way. No. Yes. But I would have my butterflies going sideways. But I really don't care about that because, you know, I'm going to do mixed media on top of this as well too. So most of the butterflies will be covered up. But that's, well, maybe not, because when I do fold it. Okay, so what I will do is start gluing this on. Oh, my tummy's starting to rumble. Here it's Saturday. You guys will be seeing this Monday morning. It's Saturday, and I think it's about 7 o'clock, 7:30, and I have the whole house to myself. It's so much fun when nobody's home. You can tell that I always have a house full. Okay, I'm just going to pop this down here. You know what? I'm going to bring it all the way on this side here. Okay. Come on, don't do this to me. I'm going to fold the paper, you guys, a bit so that way it gets and cut some off here. I gotta buy good paper scissors, you guys. Okay. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Everybody's talking about, you know, these Tim Holtz scissors. Should I invest in them or not? Not sure. Or just go to a normal store here in town and get a pair. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to do this corner here. Now, like I said, you guys, I don't really care about complete coverage because this will be covered. I'm leaving a little piece of white here. But what I would really like to show you guys most of all is, you know, the binding technique that I did. It's really cute for, you know, who doesn't want anything. Actually, what you can do is, if you do like, you know, stuff hung, and this is probably what I'm going to do on this as well too. If you want something to hang, you can always poke a little hole and, you know, hang your embellishments. If not, you can do that technique showing the string on the bottom. And you guess what I used here, Nancy? Your string. Oh, it's so nice to work with instead of normal string. Really, it is. Okay, you guys. So, see, we already have almost a little booklet formed. Okay? Now, I'm going to cover these two sides here. Put that at the side. And I'm not worrying about the middle because you're not going to see the middle. Once you have all your pages in there, you're not going to see it anymore. Spread this glue a bit more. I'm seeing the camera really fuzzy, you guys. I hope it doesn't record like this. I wonder why. That's strange. You can do this even with, you know, double-sided tape if you want, whatever you're used to using. When I did that last order the other day, I had ordered some. I have the ATC gun, and I ordered some refills, and nothing. They didn't have any more. So the next time I want to do an order, I'm going to have to look it up and get it. because it is handy to have as well too. Okay. Now, you guys can decorate these any way you want to. They can be done any way. On the little one that I showed you, it's the smallest one. That was simply a piece of brown paper crumpled up and then inked, and okay. So there we have it. Now what we're going to do is get this little piece of cardboard, little piece of lightweight chipboard that I had already cut. It's just from packaging. I see what happened. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. There. Sorry about my hand. Yeah, that's really strange. I see the camera really fuzzy. Anyways, so I got this little piece, and I'm going to grab some string here. I put it all in a bag. You guys, I bought these little bags at, you don't find Ziploc bags all over the place. And I got these at IKEA the other day, and I regret not getting the other size because I think they were bigger. And they are so handy, but I'm bagging everything now. It's becoming too many bags all over the place, but I do have to organize all these little bags now, in which most of them are embellishments. So what we're going to do is, when I showed you how to do this on the little booklet, by the way, I found my book. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, there you can see it here on the outside, and we would start on the outside. Here, I'm hiding this side here underneath. So I'm going to, I'm sorry, I just forgot how I did this. So I'm going to start here, right. Okay, I'm going to start here. Now, we are not doing knots in this one, because if you do a knot, like here, you're not going to be able to paste that down straight. So we are going to tape it down. And I just want to make sure that it's going to stay. And I'm going to get another piece of tape, even 2 pieces of tape ready for when I finish doing it, right? Okay, so we're going to wind around. Now, I think I did that one 6 times. In this one, there are there's places for 7 signatures. And for this one, seeing it's so small, I think I'm just going to put in 5. Let's see here, maybe 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Yeah, 5 signatures. Okay, I'm going to hold that string down, grab the tape, and tape it down. Now, that I don't want, because a signature is not going to be able to go in there. So I'm just going to cut this piece of tape here. Okay. And I can cut this piece. Okay. And sorry, you guys, this throat. Actually, the other morning I woke up and I didn't have any voice at all. I thought I was coming down with something, and then instead I already started feeling better by the end of the day. So I think it's kind of like my body's fighting off a cold as well too. I have a little bit of the symptoms, but Okay, so there we go. Now, you want to use stronger tape, you can use stronger tape. And sorry, I probably was off screen, you guys. I'm so sorry. At this point, you're going to use that, and you got your little booklet. Now, make sure it closes properly here. See the way it's kind of pulling there? I just want to cut a little strip of this off, just to make sure the book closes. Before you glue anything down, just make sure that, you know, your book is going to close like that. Okay? Now, what I did use for this is you can use Eileen's, you can use, you know, gel medium if you got heavy gel medium. You could probably even use your glue gun. Just want to make sure here. Okay. You have to leave just a tiny bit on each side here, from this side here and this side here. And then judging by how big these are, you're going to, you know how big your signatures are supposed to be at the end. They're always going to be smaller than what your book is actually, you know, measured. Like I said, for my 3-inchy ones, I think my book is 4 inches. It's a 4-inch square. So you can do them rectangle, you can do them square, you can do them any way you want. Good amount of glue, huh? Make sure that everything's covered here. You want to make sure that, you know, it's not going to come apart when you're finally done and you got it full of your signatures. And there we go. And there you have your binding for your little book. Now I'm going to leave this all night to dry. Okay, so I really hope to see what you guys are going to be doing. Think about the boxes. If you don't have boxes, use chipboard. And I want to see how you are going to decorate this box. This is going to be continuing. Tomorrow I will be continuing one of these to decorate it with you guys, and from there we'll go on. Okay, so everybody have a nice, happy, crafty day, and thank you for watching, and until the next time, bye.